ICICI Bank faces a new whistleblower plant over loans. The lender has disclosed that it has received a whistleblower complaint alleging irregularities in respect to 31 loan accounts worth Rs 6,000 crore. The allegations pertain to incorrect accounting of interest income on NPAs as fees and overvaluation of security provided for corporate loans. While ICICI Bank said yesterday that it has investigated 31 loan accounts and found no irregularity in asset classification. Let's take an opinion from Krishnan, who is from SBI Caps. He's a lead analyst in BFSI space over there. Hi Krishnan, welcome to ET Now. Thank you for taking out time. Now, problems for ICICI Bank doesn't seem to be getting over, and now we have this whistleblower who's talking about that the the way loans were given to 31 accounts are questionable, and ICICI Bank has done the probe, and they say that everything seems to be fine.
Right, my thanks. So very clearly, there is a board-driven credit decision policy making, which has been put out in the public domain, which is often carried in these annual reports as well. According to ICICI Bank's own release, I think even before they received this whistleblower complaint, I think a lot of these accounts were anyways classified as NPAs. Right? But having said all this, look, I mean, all of this noise does not help, right? It just raises more questions, very few answers thereafter. So, it's definitely, uncertain times as far as ICICI Bank is concerned, as far as investors in ICICI Bank are also concerned. I think the allegations never seem to die down. So to that extent, it remains an overhang as to what will crop up next.
Listen, institutions are far above individuals, and this too shall pass. And now, we at ET Now were discussing that how the retail book of ICICI Bank is now around 57% of total book. And earlier we had this notion that it's more of corporate books and it's a corporate, a wholesale corporate bank. But now the equation has changed. How are you at SBI Caps seeing ICICI Bank from valuation perspective, and what is your investment recommendation when it comes to this bank?
So we have a hold recommendation on ICICI Bank. We have generally been constructive on most private sector for corporate lenders, but within that the pecking order has been Axis Bank, Yes Bank, followed by ICICI Bank. Given that, I think obviously the valuations are indeed attractive. And it remains a bank that is improving its asset mix more towards retail. All those things are a given, as I said. As you mentioned as well, retail will soon become nearly 60% of their book, right? So, should they be called a corporate lender, say 2 years from now, once these headwinds are no longer around? Probably not. So, it's important you get back on the ROA trajectory. It's important to demonstrate to shareholders and investors that this retail book can actually generate 1.5% ROA, right? And once those numbers start flowing through, I think a lot of this overhang shall pass. Yes. So we remain constructive on corporate lenders. ICICI Bank, we have a hold recommendation.
Thanks, Krishnan, for a quick view on what's happening in ICICI Bank and sharing that you have a whole view over here. And you remain quite optimistic when it comes to ICICI Bank. Thank you for joining us.